And needless to say, Carolina, a bubble team. And Jay, just about everybody thinks they need this one and maybe another one after this.
A shot clock violation and a turnover. And North Carolina's got to try to find ways to score early in the clock. Try to get out in transition. Difficult to do against Virginia.
Baycott gets the bounce and Carolina strikes first.
I mean, he can handle it. It's going to be a slower paced game. You're not going to speed Virginia up.
Always near the bottom in terms of tempo. Gardner, a little shoulder contact to create space on Nance, and he knocks it down.
Kihei Clark has one of the best shot fakes in the ACC.
Caleb Love had 22 in the win over Boston College last night, and he's got an assist here on a three by Leaky Black.
If Leaky Black can make that shot, if you can get any sort of penetration, Caleb Love able to turn the corner and draw a defender, then he kicks it back out. And look how far Armaan Franklin.
Feels like every possession at both ends is going right down to the end here with the shot clock. And this one is no exception. Davis gets it off and hits. 7-3 heels.
Somebody's got to get to the front of the rim, too.
Shedrick off to Franklin. And he knocks down the jumper. Just the second made field goal for Virginia to get him back within 2.
That also includes the Badger and the Wolverine, the Mink and the Otter. I wouldn't have chosen Weasel as a ferocious animal.
She could have gone with Wolverine. You look at the guys on the first and second team and you say, okay, I get it. Those are great players. But boy, you know, Kihei Clark's about as valuable to his team as anybody in this league. And how about a pretty sweet up and under there from DeMarco Dunn. The freshman Isaac McNeely, a very good shooter.
And Ryan Dunn is going to be a great player.
Beekman, left hand up and in. Might have drawn a foul. And interesting now with the injury to Vanderplas. Ooh, big screen. Kihei Clark got leveled by a legal screen. Baycott says give it back to one of the guards and let's start over, but Beekman read it. Beekman steals it and Beekman finishes it.
You can talk about speeding up Virginia, you're not going to do it.
No.
You know, it's easier to slow a game down and they are expert at it.
McNeely and the Cavs have the lead.
Field goals on the season are threes.
Boy, that was kicked by Caffaro, but no whistle. And now Virginia comes up with it. And a rare chance to run as Beekman lays it in. Any shot of getting an NCAA at large. Reece Beekman has been great tonight and given an assist on the bucket by Gardner.
So far, their offenses turn the ball over, and that's put their defense in some bad spots. You can't guard a run out.
Boy, great movement off the ball by Beekman. Clark found him. Davis can't get away from Kihei Clark.
I don't think anybody can.
Well, that's one way to do it. And he'll knock it down to stem the tide. It's not just the ball movement, it's the movement off the ball. You see such rhythm and coordination between Beekman and Clark and whoever else is out there. They are always looking for each other. Carolina averages 77 points per game. A much-needed bucket there by Davis.
It's so difficult to guard these cutters coming off screens and rescreen action.
Franklin left hand up and in as the Cavs drive the ball to the rim again.
This is an important minute and a half. Can Carolina get back into this?
Second three of the night for Leaky Black, and they're back within 4.
Is having to think more about who's guarding him than running offense. It's so difficult.
Davis, yes!
Boy, what an answer by North Carolina. You know, set a screen and he can pop out of it and then you play from there. But it's really difficult. I think you just have to get more cutting.
Gardner just using his strength to back down Leaky Black a little bit. So the first 2 baskets of the second half belong to Virginia. Davis open in the corner and he buries the 3. And it's a 2-point game.
And sometimes the penetration doesn't have to take you all the way to the basket. Sometimes 1 or 2 dribbles can do it.
Love's 4th assist of the night. The answer at the other end from Armaan Franklin. In Brooklyn in this round last year, beat him 63-43. Beekman no, but Caffaro with an emphatic yes.
And you get deep in that shot clock. it gets even more difficult. That's why North Carolina had to attack earlier. Great pass.
Clark to Gardner. How many times have Virginia fans seen that the last couple of years between those two?
And with Bacot out, they can spread the floor now because Pete Nance can play out on the perimeter. That opens up some driving and cutting lanes.
And right now, R.J. Davis is keeping Carolina in this game. He's got 18.
But they're going to be looking for Gardner off some of these screens in this mover blocker offense.
Franklin into traffic. Gardner with a follow.
But with Pete Nance at the 5, the ball should move a little bit more, and that's nicely done there. The screen in the slot, then the roll, and now it's about stops. And Virginia in their sides offense, great pass.
Wow. Backdoor cut by Clark, and Franklin found him.
And they have dominated points off turnovers. I think North Carolina has a single basket off of Virginia miscue.
That's the 9th turnover committed by the Heels, and Beekman converts at the other end. Davis, the source of the bulk of the offense tonight, gives it up. And how about that rejection from Ryan Dunn?
A 7-foot wingspan.
McNeely off the screen. Got to stay close to him. Beekman. Shedrick! Virginia by 7 here in the second half. McNeely launches and hits another one.
McNeely was player of the year in the state of West Virginia last year, and he can really shoot it.
Well, the offensive glass left open on the help there, and Bacot happy to capitalize.
Yeah, that was overhelp by Copper. 8-10 seconds off the clock before Virginia's able to get in anything. And you're negotiating fewer screens.
Clark with a long jumper. It's a 2.
You go under a screen, they'll pull back and shoot it. You try to go over the top, they'll curl it and take it to the rim.
Love for 3. That is Caleb Love's first field goal of the night.
Good help by Puff Johnson to pick up Gardner on that roll.
Love to Nance. Assist number 6 for Love, and it's a 5-point game. Shot clock at 5. Love with the drive, and Shedrick got it from behind. Clark off the screen. Kicks to Franklin, who knocks down the 3. Davis. Shedrick cupped it up on the glass. Love for 3. Just his second basket of the night.
Well, guys, in that last Virginia huddle, the emphasis was on not turning it over with this upgraded Carolina defensive pressure. We've seen them go more pressure and want better shot selection.
5 to shoot. Franklin the drive. Off the glass and good.
Did it through contact. Got a switch, and he had.
McNeely on Davis.
And Kehart Clark giving help. Oh, what a play by R.J. Davis. Boy, so smart of him to go away from Kehart Clark.
Swatted by Shedrick. Franklin. And at the other end, Shedrick with the exclamation point.
Ben Vonderplas in the lineup, lost for the season. But the Wahoo showing they are still a contender.
Love a basket, but that is going to do it. A terrific second half by Virginia, and Tony Bennett's team has advanced on to the semifinals here with the New York Life ACC tournament.